What is up, baseball fans? Kris here, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball, back with another installment of our Milwaukee Brewers franchise special Tuesday, day after Memorial Day edition. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you guys have missed any of the previous parts, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OTP Developments. They're all hosted on there. I'm going to be kicking off a doubleheader of Tuesday night action here on the channel. The TJ Lauerman will be here in an hour's time with some more 2021 action in his Angels franchise. Turnover Carbon. Jonesy. Scott Pence fan. What's going on, dudes? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So if you guys missed last week, quick recap. We missed the wild card in the National League, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen over there. We missed it by one game. We finished 88-74. Good season. Missed it by one game, making the playoffs. We fired our trainer. We've got a lot of work to do. One thing we got to keep in mind, and I keep reminding it myself, is as you can see right up here, breaking news, the roster size has expanded to 26 now. So that's one of those, if you have the automatic evolution turned on, things like that can happen. So 26-man active roster now, which means we can carry another starter. We could carry another reliever. We could carry another bench bat. Lots of ways we can go, but we've definitely got some interesting things we have to worry about this offseason. So let's take a quick look. We took a look at this last stream, but we'll take a look at it again. Our arbitration eligible players. So again, we have Zach Davies, who was 11-8 last season. Tremendous upside in terms of the value we're paying. I mean, even if he ended up getting 1.4, 1.5 million for a guy with 11 wins who eats up 170 innings, I mean, that's an absolute steal. Luis Cajara is going to be arbitration eligible for the first time. Hasn't been pitching that great. Interesting there. Herman Marquez is going to be due for a bit of a raise. His second year of arbitration eligibility. We're going to offer him like 7.5. I mean, interesting to see where to go. Luis Perdomo, second year of arbitration eligibility. I mean, 2.6 million. I don't mind keeping him around for that. That's not going to be the end of the world. Jacob Barnes, Josh Hader. I mean, Josh Hader at 1.7, 1.8 million. I mean, how could you not do that? Dude had 12 saves and like a bazillion Ks last year. What do you have, 165 strikeouts out of the bullpen? Like, give me a break. Best reliever in baseball for my money. Jonathan Holder is going to be ARB eligible for the first time. Christian Bethancourt. I mean, we could probably let him go. I mean, he doesn't really do anything for the team. Let's go see what we have for the catching. So we get Vic. We're going to throw Vic behind the lead. Austin Allen had a huge breakout party this year, hitting 306 with 18 jacks. What else we got for catcher? I mean, we've got some potential guys too. I mean, we got William Contreras, Mario Feliciano, Connor Pavoloni. So we've got some guys coming. So we could probably do without this Christian Beth. I mean, you know what? At 1.3 million, maybe we'll keep him for another season as a backup. See if one of those other guys pushes him in 2021. Vic Caratini, obviously ARB for the first time, hit 319 with 10 bombs last year. Mid fours. I mean, again, he's been pretty good when he's been healthy. You look at these, 335, 286, 319. So, I mean, the average is there. OPSing over 900 a couple times. Minuscule home run power. I mean, Vic the Stick's been all right. Vic the Stick's been all right. Guys, I would also like to say real quick, in a bit of a housekeeping note, we hit 1,300 followers here on the Twitch channel. So thank you guys so much for supporting the Out of the Park Developments Twitch channel. 1,300 followers. It feels like just yesterday we were at 1,000. And that is amazing. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. We stream typically every Monday nights starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time with 2 jam-packed hours of Out of the Park baseball action. And we also stream Franchise Hockey Manager. I believe they're back on their regular Wednesday time, but they also are streaming that on the channel as well. Eric Thames not offering arbitration, $7.5 million. I mean, it's just not happening. Dude at $199, he gone. Arcia is going to get a big raise. I mean, he deserves it. Another 30-30 season for Orlando Arcia. Probably one of the best performing second basemen in the league right now. Dansbanius, I mean, modest raise. Really hoping he breaks out this year. We do have some shortstop options. And Keon Broxton, I mean, we're going to keep him around as a good bench bet. Again, Jonathan VR, we're not offering jack to Jonathan VR. I mean, he can literally just buzz right off. Like, I don't even care. Let's go to when the MVP is announced. Remember, Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series. Congratulations to the Dodgers. We'll see. Take a look back at our typical yearly who won all the things. I assure you, none of them would be us. I can't imagine. Ooh, ooh, what you made me do. Why am I singing that? That's not good. All right. Oh my geez, we have so many emails. Why? Johnson singles out a 17-year-old. That's great. 17-year-old in sweep of the Dominican. Jorge Valladares. I know you guys love hearing me pronounce those Spanish names. All right. NL Gold Glovers. Let's take a look. Gio Gonzalez, Tucker Barnhart, Brandon Belt, Ozzie Albies, Nolan Arenado, Brandon Crawford, David Dahl, Manny Margot, Yasiel Puig with the Phillies, by the way. So no Brewers taking home Gold Gloves. It's terrible. What? Akil Morris won the reliever of the year. Josh Hader didn't even get a vote. What kind of world are we living in? I mean, Akil Morris is good and all. But Josh Hader had 160 plus strikeouts out of the bullpen. I mean, Akil Morris did have 132 Ks in 77 innings. Ripped off. I agree, Scott Penn's fan. Rip off. Let's take a look at the NL. We'll look at the AL ones first, see if we have anybody that we traded over to the AL. Bobby Bradley, 55 home runs for the Brewers. Man. Okay, or for the Indians. Okay, then. Mike Trout, Giancarlo Stanton, never heard of them. Don't know who they are. Never heard of those guys. Wilson Contreras, Freddie Freeman. Orlando Arcia wins. I think that's his third. Was that his first one? What? So Orlando Arcia wins his first platinum stick at second base. 33 homers, 36 steals, hit 297, 4.8 WAR. Great season for Orlando Arcia. Very, very deserving of that award. Manny Machado, who's now at the Braves. Corey Seager, Michael Conforto, Chris Taylor. DeMario Huerta, 37 home runs for the Padres. Who? Never heard of him. Where did he come from? Where did this guy come from? Like, really? Free agent from Cuba. Okay. Cuban free agent DeMario Huerta. 37 home runs, hit 312. Can't argue with that. AL's Rookie of the Year was Tokido Murakami, who came over last offseason. He had 261, 155 hits, 90 ribbies, 115 runs scored. He beat out Gleyber Torres, who in 2020 was still rookie eligible. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., still rookie eligible in 2020, hit 25 homers, 67 RBIs. Interesting. NL Rookie of the Year is Demario Huerta. All 30 first place votes. Taylor Trammell, Juan Soto, Brian Garcia, Dylan Cousins, Adonis Medina, and Pavin Smith rounding out the award. John Gibbons wins AL Manager of the Year. That's terrible. Scott Snitker wins NL Manager of the Year from Atlanta. Blake Snell, with all 30 first place votes, is the unanimous American League Cy Young Award winner. Wow. 17-8 with 206 strikeouts, 191 innings, 2.64 ERA, 1.98 batting average against. That's insane. Unanimous Blake Snell. Any Rays fans in the chat, this is the glimmer of hope that you're looking for, that Blake Snell is the future of the team. Sonny Gray, Jose De Leon, also of the Rays, getting some love. Shohei and Stroman. Noah Syndergaard wins the NL Cy Young again. Unanimous first place voting for Syndergaard. 15-7, 245 Ks, 41 walks. He's really good. Can't really argue much with that. Francisco Lindor wins the American League MVP. Next closest was teammate Bobby Bradley. Lindor 327, 204 hits, 42 doubles, 4 triples, 35 home runs, 87 walks, 131 runs scored, and 120 RBIs. I mean, that's a pretty insane season. That's probably worth it. And Corey Seager wins the NL Cy Young, or MVP, sorry. Pretty solid effort from Corey Seager. 316, 397 OBP, 192 hits, 32 doubles, 41 bombs, 114 ribbies, 108 runs scored. Machado and Freeman of the Braves, second and third. No Brewers literally anywhere in anything of anything. So where are we? So we got salary arbitration hearings are next week. Let's see. Did we ever sign a trainer? I feel like we didn't sign a trainer. Feel like that's something that we didn't do. All right, let's get out of this. No, we didn't. Remember now, we fired our guy last time. He was awful. We need a bench coach. Current opportunity, bench coach. So, I mean, we got old Sixto Crespo. Unproven, we got good. Anyone I know, though? You know how I like to stick to guys that I know. I mean, Sixto Crespo, he's right there. Preferred, let's see who wants to be a bench coach. Literally nobody. Who wants to be a bench coach, really? Like who wants to be a bench coach? Literally not anybody. I mean, Sixto, he's convincible. He's easy going. I like easy going. Let's offer him a deal. Let him be our bench coach. I'm a big fan. And then let's go back. We need a trainer. Minor leagues are still looking good. Oh no, guys! Mitch Williams got canned by our Arizona League team. Oh, Mitch Williams, but they replaced him with Jack McDowell. What an upgrade! I let the AI manage the minor league coaches, except for the one exception that I made them sign Wild Thing Mitch Williams as our pitching coach in the Arizona Rookie League. He's been fired, but he's been replaced by someone so much better, Blackjack McDowell. Milt Kyler's still hanging around. Kent Merker's still hanging around in our Double-A. Ramon Pena? Up to AAA now. So we need a trainer. We need a good trainer. So, I mean, we want the training focus to be prevention. Doug Teeter, he's got great, excellent, legendary. So that's back, arms, and legs. Poor, unproven with the prevent legs. Great. You know what? He's the guy. He's the guy. Offer a contract. You know what? We're gonna go all out. We're gonna go 400K. We're doing it. You've received your offer. We'll respond to you shortly. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to team home screen. Finish a few days. We'll just go to next week, I guess. Check the email. Believer split stats. Strikeouts on the road. Josh Hader, second. Really? You don't say. K's on the road. That's a split. That's a good split, guys. Got to know that one. Keep that in mind, please. Look at all. Oh, my geez. Arbitration years. Vic. Man, 5.1. Cahara gets 850K. Dansby gets 1.8. Perdomo gets 2.6, which is a win for us. Jacob Barnes gets 2, which is a loss. German Marquez gets $9 million. That hurts. Josh Hader gets $2 million. Broxton gets 1. Orlando Arcia gets $10 million. Man, oh man, he's worth it. But still. So let's see where that leaves us in terms of monetary gain. So again, remember now, our budget this year is up $18 million from last year. That's good. So right now we have $41 million available for free agents. So if we go take a look at our roster. No, it's not the roster I'm looking for. This is the roster. So we'll take a look at our starting pitching first. So we know Marquez is going to be healthy for opening day, right? Yes. Oh, yeah, he's good. He's good. So we're going to have Marquez, Gahara. I think Luis Ortiz pitched good enough coming back from injury to earn himself a spot. Perdomo, Davies, Sims. So, I mean, we're looking pretty good. Again, the Kris Sale experiment didn't work out maybe the way that we wanted it to. We'll have to see. We have $41 million available this offseason. So signing a top-of-the-rotation pitcher could possibly make sense. So, I mean, rotation-wise, we've got some depth. Potential-wise, I mean, you've got Hunter Harvey, who's starting to heat up a little bit. Xavion Curry. Chance Denson, who's angry. I don't know why he's angry. Don't be angry, dude. Just be happy, man. Look at our relievers. So Mr. Miyagi should be back. He will be. So we have Mr. Miyagi. We'll have Barnes, Hader, Holder, Thiago Vieira, Domingo Acevedo, Phil Bickford. We don't have much in terms of prospects. I mean, we have Ryan Kirchner. That's pretty much it. So we're looking pretty good there. Closer-wise, we've got Cody Carroll. Marcus Diplin has shown he was pretty good. Had a pretty good season for Colorado Springs. 2.87 ERA, 26 saves. Josh Ginsburg got in a few games in A and AA. Looked pretty good. Could be a future closer. That's why we signed or drafted him. And then let's go. So catcher. Okay, we're gonna go this way. So catcher, we've got Austin Allen. Austin Allen's gonna get first reps. Look at all those angry pitchers. I just reset morale before the season starts. I think a reason why a lot of guys are angry is, you know what? It's one of those things. We've had one thing that has been a good, bad, ugly kind of situation is that we've had a lot of like back of the rotation depth, which has been good because when people get hurt, we've had like the Patrick Corbins and the Luis Ortizes that we could throw in there to get the job done. The bad of that is they typically are terrible. And the ugly of that is it prevents the young kids from getting a shot. But I think we'll be able to fix that up. Potential-wise, we've got some depth coming behind the plate again. Contreras, Pavoloni, Jack McPherson, Mario Feliciano. So that'll be good. So first base, Vic's the first baseman. Austin Riley can play some first base. Austin Riley, another guy with a really good year. Hit 259, 27 home runs. Newt Barr, still a guy. He came up and played really terrible. Went back down to the PCL. Played really. He just had a really bad year. All around, really bad year for Lars. Second base, we know it's going to be Arceus. We don't need anybody else at second base. I mean, we still have Ethan Paul, who's angry that he got called up and sent back down. Ethan Paul could be a guy we look at trading. We also have Derwin Barreto, hit 305 this season, but not much in the pop department. But at second base, he might be able to get away with it. Third, right now we're using Austin Riley. Jonathan Villar is long gone. Jonathan Villar he's out. He's off the team. And obviously Vic can play some third. Dansby can play some third. Shortstop, we're going to have Dansby. Kyle Crowell is, again, a guy who's going to be knocking on the door. He does have post-concussion syndrome, so he's out, probably through almost like to a month or two into the season, but really, really starting to turn it around. Played pretty well when we called him up. When he comes back, he'll probably be starting in AAA, and then he might be pushing Dansby for that starting shortstop spot. Really good defense, good arm. I'm liking that. Left field's going to be Yelich. Center field is going to be possibly the feel-good story forever, and that's Corey Ray. Corey Ray hit 277 after he came back from injury. So, I mean, guys, we're looking pretty good. I like where our team is at. As always with us, it's going to come down to, can the team stay healthy? We've not really been able to do that. We've struggled with injuries, which is why we fired our trainer. I mean, on paper, the base of our team I think we're in a pretty good spot. We got some international free agents who enter the market. Juan Contreras is a nobody. Masahaki Fujita, nobody. Torcellis, nobody. Ito, nobody. Seung Chin Ha, nobody. Funaki, nobody. Yusuk Kim, nobody. And Akudo, nobody. Maybe look for a starter to put in the 2-3 slot. We'll see. Doug Teeter, going to be my new trainer. I'm liking it. Had some free agents have filed. Okay, first of all, guys, Giancarlo Stanton goes to New York, hits 59, 41, and 54 home runs, and then opts out of his deal. Paxton, Salazar, Osuna, Jurickson Profar, Marcus Stroman going to be in the free agency. Oh my word. Can we start signing people? Let's go. Let's just see. Let's just see. Yankees, Brandon Kinsler. Resign. So we look at the offseason summary by team. You can see Kansas City has already made some gains with guys they've re-signed. Whoa, Mookie Betts? No, Mookie Betts is a free agent. Oh my geez, guys, this is too much. The Jays are down 15 WAR already. We're up in the top. We haven't lost or gained. We've gained slightly. I'm going to assume that's, I'm not sure what we did to gain WAR. We gained WAR by cutting Eric Thames and his negative 1.0 WAR. Kansas City gained almost 3 WAR by getting rid of a bunch of guys. Especially Ian Kennedy, who's minus 2.5. That's awesome. All right, so let's go peruse through the free agents. Let's look at... we'll look at them by position. So starting pitching, we've got Jose. So we've got, again, a bunch of average guys. We got Jose Quintana, Robbie Ray. Blue Jays lost 15 wire because they lost Stroman, I'm going to assume, was a big part of that. So, yeah, they lost. Echeverria was 1.6. Grichuk was 3.5. Stroman was 3.7. Osuna 1.8. Pilar 3. So, I mean, they lost a bunch of guys. Sad, but it's true. All right, so let's go. We'll look at starters. So, I mean, again, a lot of number 2 guys on here, so that's good. A lot of them are pricey. But Martin Perez at $4.6 million. That seems like a pretty good deal. Paxton is out for how long? Partially torn UCL. Man. So, I mean, we got Stroman, Ray, Quintana. So, I mean, we could definitely look at springing for one of those guys. Reliever, we don't really need relievers. We're not going to spend anywhere near this kind of money for a reliever. That's just not going to happen. Again, closer, we're not spending that kind of money on a closer. Catcher, there's literally nothing at catcher. And we'll stand pat and we'll let Austin Allen do his thing and see. Hopefully he can continue his excellent ways of 2020 as we head into 2021. First base, David Peralta can play some first base, but like true natural first baseman. I mean, you got Yonder, Carlos Santana, Justin Bauer. Second base, you got the Mookster. Man, Mookie Betts got sent down to trip. Mookie Betts not having a good time. He had a pretty good 2018. Led the American League in doubles. Led the American League in plate appearances in 2019. And then this last year, he got sent down for a stint. Maybe that was a rehab stint. We get Profar. How's Jurickson Profar doing? Not that we need a second baseman at all. I mean, not that I'm going to have any interest in a second baseman either. Third base, Jurickson can play there. I mean, there's really no natural third baseman in there at all. That's pretty rough. I'll go short. Again, shortstop. You got a couple guys there. Semien, Simmons. Pretty solid. We'll go to left. The biggest, that's the big one. Giancarlo. Looking for 40, almost 40 million. Could you imagine? We're not going to do it. But could you imagine if we put Giancarlo Stanton and Bryce Harper 3-4 in our lineup? Could you imagine if we had Giancarlo Stanton and Bryce Harper 3-4 in our lineup? 421 home runs already for Giancarlo at age 31. Just imagine a lineup where we had Christian Yelich leading off, 33 home run Orlando Arcia batting second, Bryce Harper batting third, and then Stanton in the cleanup spot. And then still have Dansby, Vic, Austin Allen, Austin Riley. But then how do you get Giancarlo in the lineup? One of those guys will be playing first base. Or we're getting rid of Corey Ray. I mean, we're not signing Giancarlo, like, really. But I'm just saying, he's there. It's dangled. And you're just like, yeah. You kind of want to pull the trigger, but at the same time, you're like, no. Yoenis, $7.5 million. My, how the mighty have fallen. He's a bench player in New York. Well, so I mean, for us, it's trying to determine which starter gives us the best value. Stroman's the youngest. What is wrong with Martin Perez? Why is Martin Perez so cheap? Because he's just been awful. Yeah, he's just been really bad. I feel like Stroman is the play. I mean, I like Stroman. He's had some pretty... I mean, don't look at the win-loss records. All under 4 ERAs. Never injured. 190-plus innings. Pretty much every season. Walks are down. Ks are not really great. But that'll go up in the National League. With, the pitcher spot and stuff. Whips are good. Wires are good. Now, I don't really like what he's cooking here. We're getting that option out of there. We're gonna build this up a bit more. No, let's go that way. Let's include an opt-out after, what's he, 29? And we're gonna promise him. I mean, he's gonna be a starter. We'll promise him a starter role. So I mean, this is not a terrible deal. Let's see what he says. That's decent. Decent is good. I like starting off with decent. 6OD, my man. What's going on? Taiwan Walker. Could be fun. $6.25 million, though. Yes, he is. He's fine. $6.25 million is a lot to take a flyer on a guy who's way down there. Also gave up the most home runs. Yoni Chirinos, on the other hand. He could be a good depth guy. Wow. 80 control. Yeah, let's you know what? I'll offer him a milli. A good depth piece. I like it. And then let's go see. I would like to maybe see what's going on in the reliever market. I mean, we look at our pitching staff. We're not doing too bad. We got Carroll, we got Hader, Barnes, Acevedo. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's ridiculous. Let's not do that. All right, so we're going to go back to off-season center. Let's see. Hey, Phil Bickford has to be activated. Why? We'll just take all these guys off the DL. We don't have to put them on the DL again until later. So I'm not real worried about it right now. All right. We can take all those guys off. Yeah, Stroman's been really, really bad in real life. It's not a pretty sight right now. All right. Personal messages received. With Sixto Crespo becomes our bench coach. Sweet name. They want to send us Doel Lugo and Luis A. Perez for Luis Ortiz. Yeah. You know what? Let's just do this. Trade options. Untouchable. And then they won't send us anymore. Minnesota, Toronto may come to a deal. Danny Jansen. Jake Cave. It's not an awful trade. Depth for depth. Oh, Vince Velasquez, rehab setback. There we go. Vlad Jr. just finished third in the American League Rookie of the Year voting. So they want to send me a nothing prospect for a solid reliever and 2.7. What? No, I don't want to discuss that. I want to throw water in the guy's face. Wonder if that means he's really 12-toe Crespo. I guess. I never really thought of that. All right, see if we have any offseason signings. Giancarlo has some interest. Giancarlo getting interest from the Dodgers and the Cardinals. The Dodgers, the defending world champion Dodgers, looking to bulk up with 54 home run hitting Giancarlo Stanton. There's no way I'm paying Marcus Stroman $31 million over 7 years, by the way. Like, absolutely no chance. Like, Vince McMahon, no chance music, please. Let's see if anybody signs. Brian Densing signs with Pittsburgh. Ooh. First guy off the board. Interesting. Who's the first big chip? Who's the first big chip that's going to go? I like the idea of Carlos Carrasco, too. Carlos Carrasco has been really good. He had a bit of a setback last year. The question is, can we afford them both? No, not really. Carlos Carrasco is a fair bit older than Stroman as well. But we sent him a 7-year 143. And yeah, that's not looking like it's going to get the job done. We'll see though. Still nobody signing. Stroman still only has us interested. So that bodes well. I know it's a lot. Stanton's demand's coming down. Also, Quintana's demand's coming down. Where'd Stroman go? There he is. He's way down here. Oh my geez. Let's go. Can we pull that contract offer? Can we pull the contract offer from him? Can we pull it? Reaction pending. Average salary 20. Can we pull the contract? Let's go to see what's in the mail. Yoni Chirinos favors my offer. I think he'd be a good depth piece. He pitched pretty good for Durham in the International League. Hall of Fame vote. No, I'm not withdrawing it. We're not gonna do that. Let's go see the Hall of Fame voting. See what we got on here. Bobby Abreu on there for the second time. Lance Berkman for the third. Barry Bonds. We got to get Bonds. He's at 72.4. Bonds has to get in this year. Yeah, he'll hate me. I'm not doing it. We got Big Donkey. Giambi. We got to get Doc. Doc's looking pretty good, 63.9. Todd Helton's at 71. Tim Hudson's on there for the first time. Torrey Hunter's on there for the first time. Danny Herron. Mark Burley. We got Jeff Kent holding over. I can't believe he's still on the ballot. Andy Pettit. What? You crazy? I wouldn't even vote Andy Pettit for the New York Hall of Fame. Musina's at 61. Musina's at 61.4. We'll throw Moose on there. He's only got 2 years left. We don't want him to miss out. Man Ram should be in. Schilling, I'm just not voting for him out of spite. Sammy should be in. Yeah, we're voting Manny. Manny's got to be in. 555 home runs should be in. Billy Wagner. CJ Wilson. Get him in there. Barry Zito. Michael Young. Miguel Tejada. Rafael Soriano. He's going to get all kinds of votes. Yeah, I will vote for Curt Schilling. I personally think Johan should be in. I don't need to fill out my ballot in full, but I like to. Bobby Abreu's at 24.4% now. We're submitting it with 8. We're voting for Bonds. Last kick at the can for Bonds. Halladay, Helton, Mussina, Ramirez, Santana, Schilling, and Sammy. McGuire is off the ballot, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure McGuire's off the ballot. Yeah, he's gone. He got to 23.5. Or no, he got to 12.3 in his last year. He gone. Not even close. No Big Macs. No Big Macs at the Hall. All right, so we got our ballot cast. See if we can get who the winner will be. Remember, guys, in about 20 minutes' time, That Sports Gamer is going to be here with the continuation of his Angels franchise. I know he's into early 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you guys stick around. Tune in for that. It's going to be hot fire. I almost feel like I should start setting aside multiple hours in one sitting for these off-season streams because they take a while. They really do. I think Marcus Stroman, he's got some interest from Chicago and Baltimore now, which I'm not a big fan of at all. Whoop, that shouldn't be up there. I need to get, there we go. There we go. Correct. First year player draft. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. So I see TJ moves a little faster than I do. He's a little more dedicated. Yoni Chirinos, Los Angeles is offering something along the lines, but I don't want to break up. Well, I mean, I like him. I'm on the Yanni train. I'm on the Yoni train, Yanni train, whatever the heck his name is. I don't even care. I kind of want him. International scouting gems? Not really. Haven't really found anything good yet. He did find me this Arturo Rivero kid who 1 week I went an extra 30 minutes or so. Yeah, see, that's the advantage. I believe it's pronounced Laurel. Yes, Laurel Rivera. I do like the fact that he has 80 projected home run power. That would be pretty good. All right. Giancarlo Stanton signs a 6-year, $141 million deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. $23.6 million is all he gets to go to the Dodgers. Oh my word. Well. The defending World Series champions acquire themselves a rather massive upgrade in the outfield. That's foolish. What's Tommy Conley looking for? Tommy Conley wants 1 year? I'll give, well, you know what? Listen. I mean, I'll give you $5 million. Tommy Conley at 1 year, $5 million. That's not bad. Again, you got to remember, we're going to have an extra roster spot this year with the 26-man roster. I'm thinking we're probably going to use that as a reliever and really try to take the stress off of our starting pitchers. Like really, really try to take the stress off. I mean, I really want to pull this Marcus Stroman offer. I really, really do. Like badly. But, I mean, he's not going to be a big fan. Corey Seager, a free agent next year. Freddie Freeman. McCullers. Like, I could pull it, but he's going to hate our guts. My roster went down to 23, 20 years in. Oh, man. That's insane. No DH wouldn't be so bad. 23-man roster with no DH I could do and make it work. But, man, that's giving up an arm in the bullpen. That's, you know what? We're doing it. The player will be upset. Oh, man. Yeah, we're doing it. I don't even care. I'm not overpaying for him. He's probably going to hate us. But you know what? It had to be done. Ah! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, well. You know what? That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I didn't want to overpay because I feel like he's not going to get anywhere near that. So instead, we're going to sign Robbie Ray. What? No. Why would I give you that? I'm not giving you, no, get out of here. Damn. Did I make a giant mistake? Have I made the biggest mistake in Brewers franchise history? The answer to that is possibly. Possibly, Chad. All right, here we go. Promise roll, starting rotation. Give him an opt-out after the 3rd year. I want to use that for all. Let's see how that works. Okay. Can I go down some and still get him to like it? Okay, that's fine. After year 3, we'll give him the opt-out. Promise roll starter. If he wins the Cy Young, I'll give him $750,000. And I'm going down, 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 down. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Moved on. Jose Quintana's the better guy anyway. Q's the guy we want. Q is the guy that we want. I feel like. So James Paxton goes to the Yankees. 4 years, $96 million. Robbie Ray goes to the Angels. 4 years and $94.8 million. So kind of setting the market for the rest of the starting pitchers. And we're in that ballpark. We're in that ballpark with Quintana. We're in the ballpark with Quintana. Yeah, Robbie Ray. Maybe Marcus Stroman will warm back up to us again. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? Listen, I'm sorry. We'll play Sorry by Justin Bieber. It's going to happen. Marcus Stroman, never mind. Marcus Stroman goes to Cleveland for $26 million a year over 5 years. See, we were never going to pay that. Never going to pay that for Marcus Stroman. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I would have never gone to $26 million over 5 years. It wasn't going to happen. That's fine. But now we've got to spend the money on Quintana. That's a problem. Quintana, I'm not a foolish man. Well, that's good. I never said you were a fool. Don't know why you would think I think that. But I don't. I think you're a nice guy. Carlos Villanueva goes to Cincinnati. Stroman almost got as much as Stanton. I mean, per season, he got more. Stanton got an extra year. Wow. What is going on in this game right now? Where can I put Mookie Betts? He's got an AL Division MVP, All-Star, 2 All-Stars, 3 Gold Gloves. We could sign Profile and use him everywhere. Third base, he's not a real... I mean, he wants $18 million. I'm just thinking of places I could play Mookie Betts. Oh, man. Okay. Bear with me, chat. We can move Orlando Arcia to short. Right? Arcia goes to short. Yelich only plays the outfield, right? And Vic can play first and third. Doesn't play third very well. Ray can play the outfield. Harper is hurt, right? Where's Harper? Bryce. Where you at, Bryce? Bryce can play the corner outfields. Okay. So we move Arcia to short. We move Dan. No, okay, we can't move Dansby to third. Move Arcia to third? No. Just trying to think. Where can we play Mookie Betts? Where can we play Mookie Betts? Do we sign Mookie Betts and trade Bryce Harper? I kind of want to sign Mookie Betts just because it's a good deal. Like he's only looking for like 14.6. Like, I don't want to give him 6 years. But he's only 28. I could move, but Vic's not going to play third, and that doesn't solve my problem. Yeah, I know, but I'm not turnover. I don't want to. If the game wants to do that, that's fine. I'm not gonna commissioner mode. I'm not gonna commissioner mode it. I could put him at second base. My problem is that I would need someone to move to third, and that would probably have to mean I would have to move Arcia to short. And then Dansby to third. That's the best case. Mookie plays second. Arcia goes to short. Dansby goes to third. And we trade Austin Riley. Yeah. I don't think he's going to like that. My outfield is I have Yelich and Bryce in the corners, and I have Corey Ray in center field. Are you Corey Ray? No. Let's go. I wonder if I go to 4 years. I mean, I like where Corey Ray's at right now. I'm kind of a big fan of what he's doing. I mean, he's not hitting for a lot of power, but I think he's going to. You know, he plays really good. He's got good speed. He just has to stay healthy. He hasn't been healthy enough to get to be the kind of player that we need him to be. I'm a big fan. I'm not ready to give up on Corey Ray as the everyday center fielder yet. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to give up on him. I'm just not ready to give up on him. I really don't think we can make the Mookie Betts thing work. I just don't think it's going to work. Sign Mookie, play him at center, trade Ray for a top starter. I mean, I could trade Corey Ray. Mookie can't play center either. I guess he can. I'm going to be David Peralta's no slouch either, but he wants a lot of money. Proper wants a lot of money. All right. We're doing this, chat. We're going all in. I'll give you 5 years. I'm not going to 6 years. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting locked into Mookie Betts for 6 years. Yelich should be able to, yeah, but then I got to move Bryce from right to left field, which is fine. I think Bryce can play center. No, Bryce doesn't play the corners. Yeah, Yelich can play center. No, he's not very good at it, though. Anyway, we'll worry about it. Maybe it's time to trade Kristen Yelich. Kristen Yelich would fetch a very good return. And he's got he's affordable. He's got a team option. Stretch for a few minutes. That's no problem. I mean, we'll see what happens with Betts. We've got options. That's the thing. We've got some options. We'll be able to do some different things if we sign Betts. We could, like I said, we could teach Dansby to play third. We could trade Dansby. We could trade Austin Riley. There's a lot of things we can do. Should we be successful in signing Mookie Betts? Yeah, exactly. We're going to go withdraw this Tommy Conley offer now. As much as I would like to sign him, that's money I'm going to have to spend elsewhere right now. Sorry, Tommy Conley. Thanks for being interested, bro. But I'm out. Okay, you know what? We do not want Dewell Lugo. Do not offer him to me again. Or you're going to get the stick. Oh, we had some signings that I missed. Winter meetings began. Jose Quintana. Give a modified version of look and see if we can get in line with Seattle. Mookie Betts. Your offer has been topped by a different team. Worked hard to get where I appreciate you something more rewarding. Okay. I don't know who Isaiah Kiner Falafel is, but I don't want him. Sorry. I don't. People who have signed, Carlos Carrasco signed with the Jays to replace the departed Marcus Stroman. Yonder Alonso also signs with the Jays. Josh Lucas signs with the Jays. Robbie De La Rosa signs with the Dodgers. Okay, so pending offers. So he wants more money. He wants more money. So Betts wants more money. That's getting pricey. That's getting pricey, but we'll go one more step up the line with him. Quintana wants more money. This one's the one that's going to be a problem. This is the one that I feel like could cause me some grief. You player opt out. We'll go to one more step with him too. All right. We're looking, because the thing we got to pay attention to is when we look at our own, like, we can't commit too much. And we got Bryce. Bryce has an opt-out at the end of next year. So maybe Harper's the one we got to trade. He's got an opt-out in his contract. We have a team option for Yelich. RC is under... RC is on arbitration. Marquez on arbitration. Vic's on arbitration. We literally have nobody guaranteed to be on the team in 2022. No one. Every single one person we have could be gone. We have so many arbitration guys. I mean, I'd like to keep Bryce. I think Bryce at $25 million for the next 4 years would be a great deal. But we got to hope he stays and doesn't opt out. And I think he might opt out. But we had to put it in there to get him to sign. So there we go. We got Yoni Chirinos. First guy we signed. Little starting pitcher depth. I like him. Good control. Control I like. None of this walking foolishness. Sorry, we're dragging on a few extra minutes here, guys, while TJ gets his stuff all set up. So we're gonna hang by her for a few minutes. Sheldon Noose. No. George Springer signs at the Jays. 14 or 18 million a year. Trade Harper, Yelich, and Swanson for prospects to start moneyballing. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I think for me right now, this is the year. 2021 is the year. 2021 is the year for us. You know, we came one game away from the playoffs last year with some very, very unfortunate injuries. I feel like we're close to being a playoff team. I feel like this is the year. This is Yandy Diaz. Third baseman? Nah. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, man. Quintana's really, really pushing me here. To the point where I think, yeah, almost 30 million. Yeah, we're out. We're out. 30 million. I'm not paying that. It's not worth getting tied up into that kind of foolishness for 5 years. I know Quintana's probably the best guy left. We'll go out and sign Martin Perez for peanuts and it'll give us some more depth. What do we have for depth right now? Do we even need anyone? Like if we have what we have, do we even need anybody else? Marquez, Gahara, Ortiz, Perdomo, Chirinos, Davies, Bubba Derby. So I mean, we're doing pretty good just with that. I mean, Yoni Chirinos could slot in as the number 5, or the long man with Yoni Davies could be the number 5. Trinos could go down to the bullpen. We might just stick with what we got. Very young rotation, 25, 24, 25, 27, 26. Like, that's looking pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. In the grand scheme of things. Maybe we'll sign. You know, I don't really want to offer like a ton of money to Martin Perez. But if he's looking for like a relatively, like, I mean, he's looking for a pretty cheap amount. Does he want multiple years of that, or just like 1 year to turn himself around? He wants 3. Yeah, I'd offer you that. I think that'll be pretty good. I think that could be pretty good value for us. And the thing is that if it works out, if we end up not having room for him and whatnot, it's a tradable contract. It's a tradable, movable deal. Somebody that we could get rid of. And, oh my God, Betts. Listen, we have more money for you now, though. So we're going to go to 4 years. And we'll give you an opt-out after the first 3. How about that? What? Get out of here. Mookie, what are you trying to pull? Huh? What are you trying to do here? What kind of foolishness are you trying to pull? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. We're just hanging by her, folks. TJ ran into a last-minute technical problem. So we're gonna hang by her here and keep the train rolling for a few extra minutes. I'm sure you guys don't mind. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top. TJ's good to go. So that means I'm going to be good to get out of here. As I said, guys, make sure you guys follow the channel. Big ups. Big ups to all you guys out there as we hit, as I said earlier, 1,300 followers here on the Twitch channel. Make sure that you guys follow us on all of our various social medias. Twitter.com/OTPBaseball, Facebook.com/OTPBaseball, YouTube.com/OOTP Developments. If you want to pick up your very own copy Out of the Park Baseball 19, you can do so right now. Head over to OOTPDevelopments.com, pick it up in the web store, pick it up on Steam, pick it up on EA Origin. And if you're looking to play our awesome hockey game, Franchise Hockey Manager 4, it's on sale right now. 75% off. You can pick it up for $10 through June 10th, I believe it is, for the Stanley Cup sale. So do that. Definitely recommend you do that. As always, guys, I am Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.